What if I told you there's one chicken out there that lays 364 eggs in a single year? That's basically an egg every single day without missing a beat. We're talking over $1,000 per bird per year in pure egg income. But here's what most backyard farmers mess up. They pick the wrong breed and cut their entire productivity in half. Don't be that person. In the next 12 minutes, I'm revealing the 9 best egg-laying chicken breeds in the world, and number 1 has a record that literally shattered industry standards. The last one will shock you. Hey farmers, welcome back to Livestock Labs. If you're new here, you need to subscribe right now, because we drop golden strategies on poultry farming every single week. And trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming at the end of this video. Seriously. Now, let me hit you with something most farmers don't realize. Not all chickens are created equal. Some breeds, they max out at 100 eggs per year. Others, over 300 eggs annually. That's not a small difference. That's literally leaving thousands of dollars on the table. The difference between a mediocre layer and a prolific layer comes down to one thing: genetics. Pick right, and you're collecting eggs hand over fist. Pick wrong, you're feeding birds that barely pull their weight. That's why I'm breaking down all 9 breeds today, because your decision right now will ripple through your entire farm's income for years. Let's start counting down. And stick around, because the number 1 breed on this list is going to blow your mind. Number 9, Hamburg. And this is the breed that separates serious farmers from casual backyard hobbyists. Hamburgs are ancient, dating back to medieval Germany, and yet somehow they're still underrated. A healthy Hamburg hen can produce between 200 and 280 small white eggs per year. Smaller eggs mean less feed cost. They're incredibly active foragers, finding 40 to 50% of their own food. They have stunning spotted feather patterns. They're lightweight at just 3.5 to 4.5 pounds, which means minimal feed requirements. And they have a long lifespan, can productively lay for 8+ years. Here's what makes Hamburgs dangerous. In a good way, they're the most feed-efficient breed on this entire list. Small eggs? Sure, but you're feeding birds that weigh practically nothing. The return on investment is legitimate. Serious farmers in Europe have used Hamburg for centuries for a reason. They work. Number 8, Wyandotte. This is where I see farmers make mistakes. They sleep on Wyandottes. Developed in the USA, these birds are stunning with lace feather patterns. Seriously gorgeous and incredibly productive. A healthy Wyandotte can lay between 200 and 300 brown eggs per year, depending on care. They're built for cold climates with thick plumage and cold-hardy genetics. Medium size at 6 to 7.5 pounds with excellent feed efficiency. They're broody birds, which means they'll naturally hatch chicks for you. Beautiful enough to win poultry shows. Productive enough for serious farming. The mistake? Farmers see the beauty and assume they're ornamental. Wrong. Wyandottes pull their weight. They produce. They survive harsh winters. They're reliable. If you're in a cold climate and you haven't considered Wyandottes, you're leaving productivity on the table. Number 7, Sussex. This classic British breed is basically the do-it-all chicken. Sussex birds are valued for 3 things. A healthy Sussex hen can produce between 200 and 250 light brown eggs per year. Excellent meat quality shown in poultry exhibitions. And they continue laying eggs in winter. This is huge. Let's talk about that winter advantage for a second. Most chicken breeds, their production crashes when days get shorter. Not Sussex. These birds keep producing when other flocks go quiet. That means consistent income year-round. They're also friendly, adaptable, and fairly large, 7 to 9 pounds. If I were designing the perfect all-purpose chicken, Sussex would be pretty close. But here's what I haven't mentioned yet. There are 6 more breeds climbing this countdown, and they're about to get significantly better. Number 6, Orpington. Born in England, these birds are literally called the gentle giants of the chicken world. And that's not marketing speak. It's reality. Orpington hens produce about 190 large brown eggs each year. These birds are massive, weighing 7 to 8.5 pounds, with unbelievable meat quality. They have thick feathering, which means they dominate in cold climates. Calm, friendly, easy to manage, Kids can handle them. True dual-purpose excellence. Here's the truth. If egg production was the only metric, Orpingtons wouldn't make this list. But farmers who want both exceptional eggs and premium meat, Orpingtons are the answer. You're not just feeding your family. You're getting both abundance. But if you want the ultimate dual-purpose bird that's been legendary for over a century, keep watching, because we're getting closer to the top tier. Number 5, Red Star. This is where it gets interesting, because Red Stars aren't a pure breed. They're hybrids, created specifically in the 1950s for maximum egg production. But here's the thing that gets overlooked. Plymouth Rocks have been around for 150 plus years. That's not accident. That's proven, documented excellence. Your great-grandparents probably raised these birds. The fact that they rank at number 3 says something massive about the breeds ahead of them. Number 2, Rhode Island Red. Now, this is the breed for farmers who want both eggs and meat, developed right here in the United States. This breed is the definition of durability. A healthy Rhode Island Red hen can produce between 200 and 300 brown eggs per year. That's incredible for a bird that also provides good meat. Strong, hardy bodies built for any climate. Cold winters, warm summers, they handle it all. Alert temperament. These birds will literally warn your entire flock about danger. Here's what makes them legendary. Farmers literally describe them as the safest BET for beginners because they rarely disappoint. They adapt, they produce, they survive. The fact that Rhode Island Red lands at number 2 tells you that the number 1 breed we're about to reveal is in a category of its own. And here it is, the breed that literally built the entire commercial egg industry. The number 1 best egg-laying chicken breed in the world. Number 1, the white Leghorn. This isn't just any chicken. Every time you bought a carton of white eggs from the supermarket, there's a massive chance those came from this exact breed. Here's why farmers are obsessed with them. A healthy white Leghorn can produce between 300 and 320 large white eggs every year. That means almost 1 egg every single day. Lightweight bodies, only 4.5 pounds, which means less feed cost but same egg output. These birds are incredibly efficient foragers. They find their own food and literally reduce your costs. The catch? These birds are hyperactive. They're not cuddly lap chickens. They want space. They want movement. But if your goal is pure productivity, white Leghorns are absolutely undefeated. The farming world wouldn't be the same without this breed, period. And now you've seen all 9, from the most efficient breeds at the bottom of the countdown to the absolute powerhouse at number 1. So let me break this down for you based on what we just counted down. For pure egg production, white Leghorn number 1 or Australorp number 4. For beginners, Plymouth Rock number 3 or Red Star number 5. For dual purpose, meaning eggs and meat, Rhode Island Red number 2 or Orpington number 6. For cold climates, Wyandotte number 8 or Australorp number 4. For winter layers, Sussex number 7 or Wyandotte number 8. For pure efficiency, Hamburg number 9 or white Leghorn number 1. The breed you choose right now determines your farm's productivity for years. This isn't a small decision. But here's what 90% of farmers never realize. Picking the right breed isn't just about getting eggs. It's about your climate zone. Cold versus warm affects everything. It's about your goals, meat, eggs, or both. It's about your budget because feed costs vary wildly. It's about your available space because some breeds need more room. It's about your timeline to profitability because some breeds mature faster. Get these variables wrong, and you're wasting 6 to 12 months and money. Get them right, and you're looking at consistent income for years. That's why I'm doing something special at Livestock Labs. If you're serious about building a productive flock, whether you're a beginner or an experienced farmer, you need to subscribe to Livestock Labs right now. Here's why. Every single week, we break down exact strategies that profitable farmers use. We don't talk theory. We talk real numbers. We talk genetics. We talk ROI. Next week, we're revealing the 9 fastest growing broiler breeds for meat production, plus the exact growth timeline and profit margins. If you miss that video, you're literally missing thousands in potential income. So here's what I need from you right now. 1. Like this video. It tells YouTube that you want more farming content. 2. Subscribe to Livestock Labs so you never miss a strategy drop. 3. Comment below, which breed are you adding to your flock first? 4. Turn on notifications so you catch the broiler video first. And look, if you're serious about farming optimization, premium flock management, and real profit strategy, we're building something special here at Livestock Labs. Don't watch from the sidelines. We'll see you in the next video. Now, go build that productive flock.